name's Jake. I pretty much was invited to play this game last week for pretty much the first time. I played it at my birthday party before, but it's really intense playing it with all these like high-level masters here.
Hi, my name's Harry, and I'm a student of UFT's third year finance. Werewolf is a game that takes a lot of consideration and thinking, and it's always really fun with your friends.
My name is Denzel. I'm a resident of Canada from Toronto, and I'm currently a student studying concept art, which is a form of entertainment design. And I played Werewolf a few times in the past, but it was at parties, and it was never like this professional competition like you have here. But I'm excited and stressed out to learn all this stuff and to make a fool of myself, but also just have fun with all the people that are here.
Hi everyone, this is Vivian coming from Toronto. I've only played the Wolfgang game for a little while, and this is my first time playing in English, so I'm really excited to play with everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Zavi, and I'll be playing the Werewolf here with all these amazing people. I've got to say this is the most complicated game I've ever played, but I don't care about messing up or anything, it's just about having fun.
So hey guys, my name is Sam, and I am from Toronto, and I currently go to school in Western Ontario studying finance business. And yeah, I played this game in Chinese before, but it wasn't really my mother language, so it was quite awkward. So now we have the chance to play the game in English. It's a completely brand new experience for us.
Hi, my name is Sean. I've been playing Werewolf game for about 6 months now. I think it's a really fun game. The role I like to play the most is a wolf. I would like to roll in that atmosphere because I'm a logic-based player.
Hi everyone, my name is David, and I'm quite new to this game, having only played it for around 10 times. But I think this game is very interesting and challenging, so I hope to learn a lot today.
Hi everyone, my name is Wayne. I started playing Werewolf just with friends, back in high school. Really enjoyed the game and enjoyed the environment. Mostly just to have fun, and we're having a great game.
Hi everyone, my name is Sean. I'm from Toronto. This is my second time playing this game. I'm very looking forward to playing with the rest of people here, especially Nolan, who is a very famous star from China.
I'm just going to start with a brief introduction. My name is Nolan. I haven't seen you guys for a long time. I'm so happy today because I'm going to play this game, play the Werewolf game in English for the first time.
第二届lYINGMAN国际狼王争霸赛加拿大赛区启动特别节目，全球首档全英文狼人秀。
Let's start the first game. Everyone, please check your card. Now it's getting dark. Everyone, please close your eyes. The werewolves, please open your eyes. There are 4 werewolves in the game. They can discuss and kill one person each night. When the werewolves kill all the villagers or all the special villagers, they win the game. Show me the number you want to kill. The number I saw was... The werewolves, please close your eyes. The witch, please open your eyes. The witch has 2 bottles of potion in one game, the antidote and the poison. The witch can only save himself in the first night. The witch cannot use both potion in one night. The victim was... Are you gonna use the antidote? Are you gonna use the poison? The witch, please close your eyes. The hunter, please open your eyes. The hunter can kill a person when he's dead. However, cannot perform the skill if he's killed by the witch's poison. Your skill is... The hunter, please close your eyes. The idiot, please open your eyes. The idiot can keep in the game to discuss when he's lynched during the days, but cannot vote anymore. The idiot, please close your eyes. The seer, please open your eyes. The seer can check one identity each night. Show me the number you want to check. Is the seer, please close your eyes. Now day dawns. Everyone, please open your eyes. First of all, let's do the sheriff election. Anyone who want to run for the sheriff, please hand up. 3, 2, 1. Let's start from number 5.
Well, I'm just gonna play it like it is. I am the seer. I have no reason to lie about this. Last night I checked number 6, who got the thumbs up. That's all the information I have. I don't believe.
I quit.
I quit too. Congratulations.
Number 7 and number 9 quit the election. Number 5 becomes the sheriff. The sheriff has 1.5 votes, who is the last one to speak for each round and should recommend a voting target. Last night was a peaceful night. Let's discuss from the right hand side of the sheriff.
Oh man, I suck at going first. So, first of all, to the sheriff, you should, when you speak, tell us your badge roll, okay? Like, we're gonna check next. Okay. And, yeah. As for me, I guess you're the sheriff. And I'll go with you and listen to the other guys speak. Pass.
Second one speak, I don't have any information, but I like to focus on 9 and 7. Just anyone who wants to be a sheriff might have bad intentions, right? So I like to listen closer to 9 and 7. And number 6 and number 5 are at the end, so they can just pinpoint us in the right direction after listening to everyone.
And to add to number 3, I think 7, sorry to attack you again, but 7 was the last one to quit, so I think he has the bigger suspicion. And I don't have a lot of information for today and for the night, so I'll pass.
Just to add the number 2 action, though, I'm not gonna add to number 2. I don't have, from basically 4, 3, 2, they didn't really provide much information. 3 said 7 or 9, which I actually agree, because typically speaking, there should be a wolf when you're running for the election, right? Number 2 simply added to 3. From my side, it seemed like she just tried to, she just tried to follow number 3. Number 4, I'm going to let you go because you're the first to speak, right? Obviously, no information. From my perspective, I can say number 4 is good. Number 3, I can't really say. Number 2, I would say it would be lower than number 3. I'm a good person. 5 is the sheriff. 6 is the golden water. 6 is a good guy. 7 and 9, there should be 1 or 2. Based on the game, there should be a wolf or 2 among them, right? Number 1 is a good guy. Number 5.
I don't know if it's too early to say it, but I am a special villager, and I agree with number 3's logic of it, I think. How he pointed out the people that tried to go for the election could be the werewolves. So I'll put my suspicion on them for now, even though I do agree number 2 was kind of weak with what she said. But I'll be in a similar situation if I was to speak at this round, like if I was speaking at her turn. So I'll put my vote either number 7 or number 9. Pass for now.
So basically what I see is that number 7 and number 9 voted for sheriff. So probably there's a most likely wolf between them, but can't really tell. I will vote on 7 just from past experience. Number 9 has ran for sheriff every single game, so I don't know if he's just playing or not, but number 1 said something really interesting. He said that number 4 is the first to speak, so he's going to give him a pass this round. Instead, he attacked number 3. I think like everyone who spoke so far, they don't really have much information because number 4 didn't really say anything. So number 3 really didn't have he didn't have any additional information to speak of. So I don't know, like that was a kind of a pointless attack. So I'm not sure what that means, but that's all I can say for now. That's
First of all, I don't think number 1 attacked number 3. He only suspicious of 4, 3, 2. So from my point, I don't get why everyone's attacking 7. So your point is that 9 always come up and trying to get a seer, like everyone trying to get a badge. But I remember 2 or 3 times whenever he comes up, normal 2 out of 3 times he's a wolf. So and during the elections, 9 is the first one to quit immediately when 5 came up. So for my point of view, I think 7 is a good guy because he is a good guy. He's not scared to say what he wants and just wait for whoever is a wolf to say what he wants. Okay. So I think 9, at least from my point of view, I think 9 is a wolf. and 4 is a good guy. And I would recommend checking 3 because for some reason I feel like 3 was gonna say that 7 or 9, either one of them is wolf, but then for some reason he became unsure of who to pick. So he said, I think 7 or 9, one of them is wolf. So if we think that 7 or 9, one of them is wolf, he probably doesn't want to point out his teammate, right? So, and it's just a suspicion. You can check him if you want, but because Nolan is the last one to say, you know what everyone says, right? So before that, I think 12 is a good person. If he's a wolf, there's no point for him to say he's a special villager. So if 12 is a good person, I think 1 is okay. 4 I think is okay. 5 is a seer. I haven't heard 7, 8, or 9, but I personally think 9 is wolf. So from that point of view, 9, 3, 11, kind of suspicious because I feel like for people who plays the game, for sure you will know that 7 or 9, one of them is wolf. That's for sure. Or else like no point, right? This is just how the game works. You can come check me. I don't care. I'm a good person. Yeah, I have to, say someone is a wolf and then ask.
I'm pretty sure number 10 is a good guy because at his position, he pretty much attacked like 3 other person. He said number 4 is probably a good guy. He said number 3, number 9, and like number 11 are the most suspicious guy. So I think number 10 is probably a good guy just from the way he's attacking me. So I want to clarify between me and 7 because I was actually the seer last game and pretty much the wolf exploded and had nothing else to say. So as a good guy, I wanted to give a chance for the actual seer to get the badge, right? So when number 5 came out, when Jake raised his hand, like he stood up, he did his speech, I'm like, okay, like at that point, I was afraid that 7 might be a wolf, then he would explode instantly, so that's why I quit. But I think because 7 did not explode, right? I think he's probably a good guy. Because in his position in mind, if we're the wolf, it's probably the best way to just explode and kill him, right? So based on that, I think 7 might be a good guy, and if 7 is a good guy, I think the first people to attack 7 is number 2 and number 11, because both of you said 7 quit after me, right? And from here, I don't know what 7 is, but if he's a good guy, I think number 2 and number 11 are the 2 wolves are trying to attack 7. And if actually 7 is a good guy, 6 is a good guy, 5 is a seer, I'm a good guy, number 8 in terms of positioning, it's just a very low chance that we are like all 5 good people in a row. So number 8, you're next to speak, so you might be a bad guy as well. So I think from my position, I think number 2, number 11, and number 8 could be the wolf. And I think the good people, like Nolan, you'll be speaking afterwards, you should tell him how to, the order of the people who you might want to check.
Well, the spotlight is on number 9 and number 7, and trying to piece what people have been saying together. I don't understand why you would suspect me as a werewolf, so I would like an explanation of that, if anything. I don't really have any information to hold despite hearing what the people are saying, so I'm inclined to just base what you say and what number 7 say and try and see like if you guys have like which speech would prevail between you two. I think these two. So, pass.
We have a lot to say. First of all, answer to number 8's question, why he suspected you, because from a positioning, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of the 5, we 4 are good guys. Well, I'm not sure of 9, but from my 9's perspective, you think that I'm a good guy, so basically all 5 of us, only you're suspecting. You're suspicious, that's why he suspected you, right? Now, I initially thought 9 was a bad guy because, okay, here's the reason. Because he was saying if you're a werewolf, I could have suicided. But if I were a werewolf, him being quit or not does not affect my suicide procedure, right? Or I can just say I'm a seer and basically pretend that I'm the real seer and go on. And he loses the chance to make a commentary upon us. The reason why I'm on the election is because last game, it is suicide to kill the seer, right? So now I'm up here. And also, knowing that he's a seer, I didn't quit because I didn't quit to let them fight because I want to do a little commentary on that, how they did and everything, right? So I think this is what a good person should think like. That's why I'm still suspecting 9. But the problem is, 9's suspecting 2 and 3. Now 3 said, I'm just really suspecting 7 and 9. That's totally okay.
But think about it, when you're a wolf and none of our teammates is on election, assuming that 9 is a good person, I'm gonna say the same. I'm gonna say I'm suspecting 7 and 9. I'm gonna vote one of them. Now 3 is not very definite, but 8 is. 8 is saying I'm casting my vote on 7 or 9. Now I do suspect 9, but that is a little bit too resolute. And 2, like 8 mentioned, like 9 mentioned. So from our comparing, I should be in a higher position than 9 because I quit the last. I had a chance to go for the badge, right? Like also, it's not the person who won the election might be bad. It's people who won the badge might be bad because I'm only on election to do a commentary. Now into the hot shot, Nolan.
You pass. Yeah, when he passes, the game is over because I'm going to speak. Yeah. It's really easy. Don't be nervous. I think. Okay, first, let's just see who everyone's attacking. Right? 3 attacks 7, 9. 2 attacks 7. 1 attacks 2. So just to correct you, 1 thinks 3 is better than 2. Right? So he is actually attacking 2. Right? So and also 12 says he's a special villager. He's a good guy. And then 10 is definitely a good guy. Okay? If anyone want to vote 10 with me first, it's not gonna happen. It's just think about it. If 10 is a werewolf, he's just gonna attack 7, right? Because 11 attacks 7, 1 attacks 7, 3 attacks 7, 4 didn't say anything, 2 attacks 7. He's a werewolf. He just attacks 7, right? And then 9 is probably a good guy. But the way you talk is it's not very nice, because you say, I like the way you're attacking me. I like the way you're attacking me, like, why, bro? Why like someone else attacking me? But I think 9 is a good guy, because he pointed out that 7 is good. Because if he's a bad guy, he's also gonna, shift the blame to 7, right? So 9 is probably a good guy. So the only position I'm uncertain is 8, 1, 3, 4, and 11. Right? So you can check. If you check 2 is a good guy, 1 is probably a werewolf, 3 is a werewolf. 4 is a werewolf, and probably 8 is a werewolf. If 2 is a werewolf, it's going to be 2, 11, 2, 11, because they attack 7, and then 8 is probably the last bad guy who's going to unify the werewolf vote. He attacks 7 too, so it's going to be 2, 11, 8, and probably 3. The 3 is the first one to initiate, let's vote number 7. And so it doesn't matter, 3 and 8 are definitely the wolf. Right? So we can vote either 3 or we can vote 8. I'll just say both 3. Because I really like him, and he never played that much. I don't know. And you can if you choose a good guy, then 8 is probably a bad guy, right? And 11 is probably a good guy, right? And I don't think 2 is a bad guy, because if I'm a bad guy, I'm not gonna attack the last good person who's gonna speak, because right now 7 is probably a good person, right? And 7 didn't really suicide. If he's a werewolf, he didn't suicide. It's knife you, it doesn't matter. You're gonna die. You're gonna give out no information, right? And so that's it. So 3 and 8, let's just vote 1, and you can check 2, 11, or you can check 1, 4. It doesn't matter. See how you want to operate, because we're definitely gonna win. And I don't see a way we're gonna lose. Okay? So I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna wait for the shirt. Just gonna take charge and just finish it.
I agree that it's probably 11 because I think the easy answer would have been to say 7 and 9 wanted to get into the election, so clearly one of them must be evil. So if you're a werewolf, you usually just want to push the blame onto somebody who's a little bit more obvious. So we already had that happening, and by the time it got to 11, it's like, well, I better double down on what everybody else is doing. So then I thought, okay, maybe it is 7 or 9, or it's the people blaming 7 or 9. And then you were like, oh, it's probably 2 or 11. And I was like, oh, so probably should check 2 just to be safe, but I feel like it's probably 11 just because, I don't know, like I said, by that point, once it got around to that, it's easy enough to just be like, yeah, let's all vote for 7. So I hope that logic makes sense, and I hope I'm speaking loud enough. But I think I'm going to vote for 11.
Everyone, please vote. 3, 2, 1. Number 11, out.
Because I'm the idiot, so how does this work?
Number 11 is the idiot.
So, what I feel is that, personally, first round, there's not really much information, it's just a lot of guessing. I still think that 3 is not really much to blame. You can check 2, but I probably would check 1 and then 4 maybe. But like personally, I don't think 2 is anything special. Like 2 didn't really show any signs of being a wolf. I still want to follow my gut and say 7 is a wolf, but that's just me following my gut. And well, I'm obviously a special villager, so what can I say? Yeah.
Now it's getting dark. Everyone please close your eyes. The werewolves, please open your eyes. Show me the number you want to kill. The number I saw was... The werewolves, please close your eyes. The witch, please open your eyes. The victim was... Are you gonna use the antidote? Are you gonna use the poison? The witch, please close your eyes. The hunter, please open your eyes. Your skill is... The hunter, please close your eyes. The seer, please open your eyes. Show me the number you wanna check. Is... The seer, please close your eyes. Now day dawns. Everyone please open your eyes. Number 1 and number 5 died last night. Number 5 passed sheriff badge to number 6.
Again? Okay. Twice in a row, first go. So, what can I say? Like, I can only base my speech on the previous rank, right? And based on what happened. Like I specifically reminded him to tell us the batch flow, but I guess he didn't take it to heart. Yeah, I didn't follow him last round in terms of vote. Like, everyone's voting for 11. But I thought it was between 8 and 11, but I think 8 is more of a wolf than 11. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, 8 is the definition of the nervous wolf, okay? So this round, like, based on his speech, whatever, his emotion, like, this round I'm casting my vote on 8 for sure. I'm not sure about the other wolves yet, but I thought number 9 was a good guy for sure. Because of my previous experience with him. His aggressiveness, right? His logic. It doesn't fit with his... If he's a wolf, he wouldn't be so aggressive. And number 10 is a good guy. Based on my gut feeling and what Nolan explained. And I don't really believe 7 is a wolf either. Although, like, normally the people who are in the election, like, there's bound to be one wolf, but I think this round might be an anomaly to that. Based on again his aggressiveness. Like, I think he's generally playing for the good guy. So and that leaves 3, 2, and 12. So I'm gonna listen to you 3. Okay? As for me, yeah, I won't say anything about my vote yet, but I'm a good guy.
So I'm a wolf. I think 4 is a villager. We should maybe just forget about him, unless you guys want to kill him. So I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm the wolf. So I'll listen.
Number 3, suicides. Werewolf can suicide anytime during the sheriff election to cut off the sheriff badge, or suicide during the days to stop all speech. If any werewolf suicides, the game comes to the night immediately. Now it's getting dark. Everyone please close your eyes. The werewolves, please open your eyes. Show me the number you wanna kill. The number I saw was... The werewolves, please close your eyes. The witch, please open your eyes. The victim was... Are you gonna use the antidote? Are you gonna use the poison? The witch, please close your eyes. The hunter, please open your eyes. Your skill is... The hunter, please close your eyes. The seer, please open your eyes. Show me the number you wanna check. Is... The seer, please close your eyes. Now day downs. Everyone, please open your eyes. Number 10 died last night.
Okay, great. I'm the witch. I poisoned number 1. The reason for that is when 11, who is the idiot, got voted out, like before going to net, he was like, I was smiling and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is the idiot that just got voted out. Probably, like, we're losing, man. Like, I don't know why he was laughing. That's why I poisoned him. At this point, I don't know why 3 exploded, because that round we're supposed to be voting on number 2 because she didn't get the batch, right? And number 4, I think he's acting really weird too, because you're attacking number 8. I'm pretty sure 8 is a good guy. I mean, even the last turn I voted wrong, I voted for 11, but all the other people who voted for 11, I think they're probably wolf, right? So if number 8 is a wolf, he would have probably voted with them, right? And I attacked him. The sheriff also, number 6, also dotted him, but he wasn't even able to cast the vote. I think because he was so scared to vote, he might be the actual villager who's just so confused. And I mean, I was afraid that number 10 was a hunter or something, but because I really want to get this information out, because I got killed on the first night. That's why I was on the election too. And I think because they were only attacking 7, is that they knew that I got saved on the first night. That's why they were attacking only 7. So that's why I said at that position that number 7 was probably a good guy too, right? So since number 11, you're the good guy, I think number 2 and 4 are probably the 2 that are left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
First of all, I appreciate you sticking up for me, but what you said was oddly suspicious that we were going to check number 2. Because I agree with 4, I look suspicious. And what sucks is that I'm trying to piece things together and trying to formulate information, but no matter what I do, it seems like the information that I put out is just not good enough. So obviously I become nervous when I don't have any information. Like what I see usually goes in through one ear and out the other, right? So I'm trying my best here to give information, because that's what you're supposed to do as a villager. But the only thing that I could say now is you guys placed heavy suspicion on me. 9 was the only person that is sticking up for me, which I appreciate, but that raises some suspicion, because from what I remember, 5 didn't specify a particular batch flow. Even if he said, like, we're going to check number 2 or whatever, that wasn't like a decision. At least from what I remember, I don't remember fully. So there was more in my head, but like this is what happens when like I just can't speak. So my suspicion goes to number 9 only because of that bashful thing, and that's just assume that's the only information that I have presently. I don't have any other information, so I pass. I'm a villager.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty confused, because first of all, I thought it was definitely a werewolf, but he didn't vote like 9 said. But now 9 said that he is a witch, whereas 10 was a witch in my eyes, from my perspective. So I'm a little bit suspicious, but then stop voting for me, guys. Like, I made it pretty clear why I am not a wolf, right? And you are gonna vote for me? Vote for 9. Welcome. So for now, I'm gonna assume that 9 is a real witch. You know what I expected, right? From your last round speech, it wasn't really good. I'm gonna say 9 is a good person. I always said that 4 had a point. I think 4 is a good person. I vote for 2 because the not very clear logic from the first round of speech. He didn't get this speech the second time. So I'm still like 11 was totally like I said. If I'm a werewolf and none of my teammates are on the election, I'm gonna bring the spotlight to them. Now here's my 2 cents. I'm gonna vote for 2 or 8 this round, depending on the speeches. And also Nolan is gonna guide me. I'm quite sure of that.
First of all, to number 9. Let's get something straight, okay? You seem to be a little bit confused. I'm not attacking 8 because someone else is attacking 8 and I'm just throwing it in. I'm attacking 8 based on his reaction of you attacking him, okay? And I'm attacking him based on that. And you can see from the vote, no one voted for him, so I'm pretty sure I'm alone now, right? I don't know why you're still suspecting me. I'm pretty sure at this point, if I was a wolf, then you know, like we need to start our relationship, a friendship. So my vote is this round still gonna be on 8, and that's resolute. As for the next wolf, it's gotta be between 2 and 12. Yeah, I mean, just like he said, I'm just a villager.
A couple of things to clarify. I don't think we should follow the so-called badge flow of last round because I don't think the last year understood the concept of badge flow. And 11 actually vouched for me, so I think that brings up my my role a little higher. As for the werewolf, I think I'm still gonna place my suspicion on 7 and 4, just because you guys have been consistently attacking 2 and 8, which are 2 easy targets. And I remember last round 4 you said you were attacking me, you were attacking 12 and 8, and you said that 10 was a good guy, which were all really obvious information. What else was I going to say? And I simply don't believe that there will be no werewolf on the in the election. So I think, and the fact that you guys are attacking 9, that both of you are attacking 9 when there is no one else wearing the, well, claiming that they're the witch. I think that's suspicious. So I'm still gonna vote for 7.
Pass. Yeah, I agreed with number 9 in the beginning, but the only thing I didn't agree with him was when he backed up number 8. And when number 8 spoke, I do understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, being able to play this game for this many times, you should be able to make up something. Like, I get way more nervous than you, and everyone knows that. And honestly, I still am suspicious of number 8. And I was worried about number 2, but I'll wait for now, and I am worried about number 4 too. I'm sorry. And sorry for number 11. Honestly, I went with the flow. Pass.
Okay. So number 6 is a solid good person. Personally, I believe number 4 is a solid good person based on what you said. Number 2, I don't know why you would say you place yourself higher just because I vouched for you. Because I vouched for you based on no information whatsoever. That doesn't really give you any, additional advantage over everyone else. Like, for now, like I don't know if I should keep on attacking 7, but even though my gut says a 7, I think probably should be switched somewhere else. Personally, I feel it's either 8 or 12 because 12 doesn't really give that much information to any of us. Like I don't know, like sometimes it's just hard to tell whether or not someone's a wolf or not. Like, but I can't tell if he's a good person for sure. But I could tell you that 6 and 4 is definitely a good person. So based on the number of people that's remaining, like I don't know, I see he has a greater chance of being a wolf than perhaps 7. 8 might be a wolf, I don't know. But definitely, I don't think we should vote 4 because I believe him to be a good person. So 4, 6, 11 is definitely good guys, and the rest, there's 5 targets. It's not it's a pick. But I believe 2 is not, like based on her speech, she didn't attack too many people. I agree with 4 in saying that 8 probably is a wolf, so I think 8 should probably be getting a vote this round. Pass.
Okay, let me think. Okay, today I'm gonna vote 12, okay? Because just because he say he's a special villager, and he didn't say what he is, and he didn't die. Right? You know, think about it, because 10 died for some reason, right? Because you're the leader, right? And then 10 died, right? There's a chance that 10 is a witch, but it doesn't matter, because if tomorrow 9 doesn't die, it's both or not. Because I think 4 is a good person, 2 is a good person, 7 is a good person, 8 is a good person, right? You know, it's pretty easy. You know, if 9 is the witch, and then 12 is going to be the hunter, right? I don't know. I think 12 is the bad guy, to be honest, because I think 2 is a good guy. I think 4 is a good guy. But the last one to speak is 12, right? He didn't really attack anyone, and I think 8 is pretty obvious. You know, because you said, because you're kind of, you know, right? Because I'm just trying to guess, because you're probably a villager. I don't know who you are, but like you said, you know, I said so much, you know, I try my best, but then still, no one trusts you. I don't know what to do next. Don't worry about it. I trust you. So I think you're a good person. 7 is a good person because 7 is definitely better than 9. You know, on the election. Because 7 didn't quit the election. Because if you're a werewolf, you can either pretend to be the seer, or you can just quit. So 9 can make a decision. 7 make a decision based on 9's decision. So if 7 is a werewolf, 9 has to be a werewolf. Right now 9 is a witch. Well, for now, right? If he doesn't die, then let's vote him out. Today I'm gonna vote 12. And just because last time I voted 3, because I think 3 and 8 are sort of in the middle, like every team. This time I'm gonna vote 12 because he doesn't die. He said he's a special villager, right? So let's vote him out. And I'm pretty sure if you're a hunter, just I don't know, we can take 7. Okay, I'm gonna vote 12.
Everyone, please vote. 3, 2, 1. Number 12, out. Now it's getting dark. Everyone please close your eyes. The werewolves, please open your eyes. Show me the number you want to kill. The number I saw was... The werewolves, please close your eyes. The witch, please open your eyes. The victim was... Are you gonna use the antidote? Are you gonna use the poison? The witch, please close your eyes. The hunter, please open your eyes. Your skill is... The hunter, please close your eyes. The seer, please open your eyes. Show me the number you want to check. Is the seer, please close your eyes. Now day dawns. Everyone please open your eyes. Number 4 died last night.
This is awkward because I was going to say one more thing about number 4. Is that when 3 exploded, he said, "Don't worry about 4. He's probably a villager." So that actually sounded like his wolf teammate protecting him. So, but now that he's dead, I'm not going to talk about him. So 11 is obviously a good person. So right now, there's a couple of possibilities. 10 could have been the witch, and 9 could be pretending to take his role. That's one possibility. I'm not too sure what to say about number 8 because I think he's just nervous. And although he was rambling a bit in the last round, I think he's generally just trying to say useful things to, like he's just trying to give out useful information. So I'm going to pass on him for that round. So now my suspicion is still on 7. And,
So I didn't really bring up the witch thing, which I should have probably. Because 10 probably might be the witch. So if the witch died, obviously a wolf could jump up, say he's probably the witch. So based on that, I think 9's probably the most suspicious right now, just because he didn't die. Like he's a god, and if the seer died, and I'm obviously easy target, and if he's truly the witch, that's 3 gods revealed already. Why would they not kill him? So honestly, right now I feel if I die before 6, I don't know what to say because I obviously don't have a vote. If I die before 6, I think 6 might be a wolf. But so 9 is probably. No, it's just my logic. I don't know. Maybe the real seer didn't jump out. Who knows? So I'll probably vote for 9 first, and maybe then 8. That's it. That's it.
Bro, I don't know if something's wrong with your card, but number 6 is the golden water from this year on the first day. So I don't know what you're thinking. So based on the fact that number 4 got killed, well, the wolf has to be number 8, right? Because he's not really sure of about the winning condition. I was pretty sure that I was gonna die last night, but I didn't. I didn't vote for number 12 because I always thought he was the hunter. Because on the first day he said he was a special villager, right? And because number 11 is the village idiot, so that implies number 12 had to be the hunter. So that's why when you guys voted number 12, I wasn't so sure, so I didn't vote. But it turned out that he was a wolf. So that means there's one last wolf now, right? And because the hunter is probably still in the game, if you vote me out, if you don't believe I'm a witch, you can vote me out, but that means they have an extra turn. If they can't find the hunter, we might still win, right? So based on the fact that number 4 got killed, I think number 8 has to be the wolf. Because number 2 is keep on attacking 7 still. Number 7 in my eyes, and in number 6 perspective, he was already a good guy from like day 1. So I don't think it would make any sense if she was a wolf. There's no chance at all for her to vote on number 7. So I think it has to be number 8, the last wolf. That's.
To comment on last round, that was like watching a detective show and like you were just like solving the detective the crime scene completely. It was like a magic trick, watching a magic trick. So I don't know. I'm suspecting 9 now based on your logic, because like you seemed really confident in your answer, but then again that could just be you being really good at this game. So if I were to go by your logic and seeing 9 not die, that for me is more than enough proof to just vote for 9. I don't have a reason to suspect 2, 7, and you're obviously a good guy, and 11 is an idiot. So my vote is going to go to 9 at this point, just based on your detective magic show trick. So I'm going to pass that.
So my suspicion is on T's 8 and 9, but T has been infected so long that you cannot beat a wall. I think. Now 8 apparently we know the common logic, the 8 reasoning, we all know that. 9 we also pointed out pretty clear, like it really bothers me what is 10. Now remember that 10 died in the second round, I believe. But that'll be right before. Also 9 did not get a chance to talk, right when 1 was poisoned because 3 suicided. And then it started with 10, so 10 was the third round behind that. You know what? Instead of me thinking, I'm gonna give it no.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, let me think. But the thing is that I still think 9 is a werewolf. Okay, it's just 3 is definitely a werewolf, right? Because he's suicide. Here's a seer. 4 is a good guy, and 4 didn't open his card, so he's probably not a hunter, right? So he's probably a villager, right? He's definitely a villager because if he's a hunter, he's gonna take someone with him. So here's a villager, here's a wolf, here's a seer, right? And then right now, the easy target is probably like 2-8. If I'm a werewolf, I'm gonna step on 2-8, and then 2 step on 7. And okay, right now it's probably 1 werewolf left because everyone did a lot of explanation about why I'm a good guy. Because if they're a team, then they can, they can just say whatever, they can attack, and then they just hold out someone. Because 9 still didn't die, and then 12 said he's a special villager. Okay, think about it. Okay, if you're the werewolf, and then 12 said, okay, I'm a special villager, you're probably gonna believe him, right? You're probably gonna knife him like for sure. Right? But then 10 died, and then 4 died. So I'm pretty sure 9 is a werewolf, right? Because you didn't say, okay, you say you're a witch, but you didn't say who you think is going to be the last werewolf. Because if you're a witch, and then you think 7 is a good guy, so it's probably like 2-8 PK, right? And then 8 is probably definitely a werewolf now, right? Because 8 wants you out, right? If you're the witch, right? So if you're a good guy, 9 is definitely a werewolf. I don't know. So today, 2 is definitely a good guy now, right? Because we only have 1 werewolf left. Either 8 who's gonna take my hand because he did a lot of like, oh, you know, the magic trick, you know. But I think you're sincere. I don't think you're like trying to, I don't think you're trying to get my hand and to say, yo, let's kill this knight, it could be. But I'm just gonna, follow my heart. We're gonna roll knight. Okay, I think A is a good guy. Even if A is a werewolf, there's a chance that he can probably knife someone outside the contract. Because I don't know who 27 is in contract. Or maybe I'm not. You never know. I'm gonna roll knight.
Everyone, please vote. 3, 2, 1. Number 9 out. The villagers win the game.
In this game, the werewolf deployed the suicide strategy, which was slightly rewarding in the beginning. Player number 5, Jake, secured his seer identity by means of a sincere speech and announced that player 6, Nolan, had been checked to be of a good identity. At the end of the first day, unfortunately, player number 11, who was a village edict, had been eliminated through voting. However, Nolan decisively poisoned player number 1, Sean, who was a werewolf, and retrieved the situation for the villagers. In the following rounds, Nolan successfully found 2 more werewolves, player number 9, Xin, and player number 12, Zabi. Notably, Zabi was the one who suicided and was saved by the village in the first night, and this finally brought villagers to the victory.
第二届lYINGMAN国际狼王争霸赛加拿大赛区启动特别节目，全球首档全英文狼人秀。
Let's start the second game. Everyone please check your card. It's getting dark now. Everyone please close your eyes. Now day dawns. Everyone please open your eyes. Anyone who wanna run for the sheriff, please hand up. 3, 2, 1. Let's start from number 7.
Okay, Seer here. Last time I checked in, he's a good person. Reason why I checked in because I feel like he plays pretty well, and then also confident, even though he is a wolf. And next one I'm gonna check because I'm not sure what's gonna be their speeches yet. 6 and 2, right? 6 and 1. Okay, so I'm gonna check whoever that doesn't pretend to be the seer. And my second bad flow is gonna be on number 9. Because he bullshits a lot. And yeah, there we go. Last game I got nervous out by Nolan and I forgot to leave my bad flow. So my bad flow is 1 and 6, whoever doesn't pretend to be the seer. My second one's gonna 9. Guys.
Hi, number 1 here. This is my first time running for election with everyone. The number 1 is the real seer. Just coincidentally, I checked number 7 last night. He is the wolf. So I'm not sure about 6. He could be number 7's partner. Depends, right? Number 1 is the real seer. I checked 7. His sign is this, so he's the wolf. Bashful wise, I will check. So he said number 9 or 1 or 6, right? So I will say number 10 was his gold model. So I will check number 10 just to make sure they're not playing anything dirty. Just to make sure, right? I can then I'll check. I'll check number 3 because I'm not really sure about 3's logic a lot of time. I'm sorry. At least we're not on the same list, right? So number 1 is the real seer. This is my first time. I only go on the election if I'm this year. So it may seem a bit nervous because I actually don't know what to say. I checked number 7. Coincidentally, he was the one who chose to run for election. I'm not sure about 6 though. 6 and 7 could be. He could be on the same team as 7, just coincidentally. Bad flow is number 10, just because 7 check. I'm not sure. I don't want them to play anything dirty. I'll check number 3. Number 1 is the real seer. Number 7 is the wolf. Pass.
I guess you're gonna check with him. Because he said he's the seer. I'm gonna trust number 7 because number 1 didn't really say why he checked number 7. That's really important. Because if I'm the seer, when I open my eyes, I'm gonna check someone. I'm gonna have a reason for it. Like the way the number 7 said he checked number 10 because number 10 is confident even when he's a werewolf. So it doesn't matter, right? You're gonna check me anyway, so I'm not gonna say much. Because number 1 said I could be number 7's teammate. It doesn't make sense. Because number 7 said I'm gonna check whoever who's not gonna pretend to be the seer. Right? If I'm his teammate, he already is the seer. He already pretended to be the seer. Like he knows I'm not. You're probably the real seer. He's not gonna. I don't think you're gonna say it. like his logic is not correct. Because apparently like number 7 doesn't know me. Because he says he's gonna check. He doesn't. He's not sure about 1-6. So I think number 7 is more of more likely to be a seer. Because number 1 gave a definition of me. Number 7 didn't really give any definition of either 1 or 6. Okay, and then also number 1 didn't say his reasoning, before he said number 7 said Werewolf. So I'm gonna trust number 7. And the 3 things, right? That's 2 things. The last thing would be that it's just too, you can't really believe that someone's going to complete a seer, and it just happened that you tried them to do it. Okay, I'm gonna stand back yourself for a little bit. I'm not gonna trust you completely because there's a camera. I have to have some reputation issue. But you're gonna check me anyways, so it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Number 6 quit the election. Except for number 1, 6, and 7, others can vote. 3, 2, 1. Number 1 becomes the sheriff. Last night was a peaceful night. Let's discuss from the right-hand side of the sheriff.
First of all, finally, I'm a So the reason I didn't vote last time is because both 1 and 7 were pretty good with the things they said. I am kind of suspicious about number 1 more than 7, but I didn't want to mess up like I did last game, so I didn't vote at all. But honestly, again, I'm the first one to speak, so I'm kind of suspicious of 1, but I'll pass it on for now. Pass.
So the reason why I vote 1 is because 7 said 10 is a good water for him, and he said he's gonna check whoever not gonna pretend to be the seer. So they're only 4 wall, right? They trying to get the vote, but the thing is like if one, like right now, if someone trying to be a seer, the rest of it's like 80% or like high possibility is not gonna be the wolf, right? Because only one guy because wolf gonna have teammates. If he going to pretend to be the seer, then his teammates gonna stay offline to vote for him, right? But I'm not sure for now. I vote for 1 because his condition is pretty good, I think. But I'll listen to 7 and 6 more. Because I'm not sure about 6. I'm not sure about 6, and 7 looks more nervous than 1, I think. And this guy, he wants to vote. He's your gold water. He wants to vote 1, but he give up. Like the first time we vote, you vote 1, and then you give up. I want to know why. Because gold water don't trust you, right? So I want to hear your suggestion. You probably the good man. I'm gonna be okay. Pass.
Okay, so 11 probably is a good guy for how he talks. He wants to expand. He's the first one to come notice me. Okay, so why I voted for 1. 7 gave me golden water. 1 is gonna check me. No matter what I do, my identity is gonna come out. So I can just do whatever the heck I want, right? And no one's gonna suspect me unless you give me a bad card that I know that you're not the seer. Easy as that. So on the thing, I wanted originally, okay, even though 7 gave me golden water, I wanted to believe it on your own heart. I'm just saying what I think, right? What I wanted at first thought is like, why would 1, if he's going to be like, if he is a wolf and he's gonna select someone that's gonna be his victim, why would he select someone that is a seer? Like, I don't think there's no point doing that. So in a way, I would say 1 has more power than 7. But after the vote, 3 voted for 1. 11, 4, and 5. I wanna, 11's reason, okay, because I believe you're a good guy, maybe you saw it wrong, I don't know. 5 and 4, I want you guys to explain yourself. 4, now you're in a position that you're going to hear a bunch of us, so say something, or else you're going to, So, in terms of a statistical point of view, math, I feel like 1 has more teammate than 7, but on the election itself, 6 was clearly voting for 7. Like, from your point of view, you're saying how it's coincidental how 1 says 7 to wolf, but for me, my logic is that because it's such a coincidence,
he's willing to say it, I believe he has more power. But currently, I'm not going to cast any vote until they, pass.
I'm pretty sure number 10 is a good guy because as number 11 mentioned, he was a golden warrior from number 7. If 7 is the real seer, he's a good guy. If it's not, he's still voting for number 1 who has the badge right now, who's probably going to be checking him, right? So if he's a wolf, he's pretty courageous, right? And one thing, I didn't vote because I thought number 7, both number 7 and 1, you had like some logical mistakes, I would say, because 7, you said whoever between 1 and 6 who's not gonna be pretend to be a seer, you're gonna be checking that. So in your mind, you already know that there are gonna be someone who's gonna pretend to be a seer, right? So that, in my eyes, like is kind of weird. And what number 1 said twice is that number 6 and 7 might be partners. I think that can be, right? Because if 6 and 7 are both partners and 7 spoke first, he'll probably give you a bad sign, right? He'll say that he's a seer and he checked you and you're the wolf. So because of that, I don't think the logic of 6 and 7 are on the same team makes sense. So that's why I thought your speech was kind of weak too. And the thing is, you repeated the same words twice, kind of. But it is the first time that you say you're a seer. So, I mean, I have to give you some credibility, and just a word to number 10, because I play with number 7 quite a few times, and I have the tendency whenever I get a golden water to vote for the other one. It is pretty bad. So, I mean, I feel like you're a good guy. I think number 11 is the first time I play with him, but it sounds like okay too. So I would like to hear like 7, 1, 11 again, 7 and 1 again, because it is the round of between 1 and 11, right? If you trust 1, you're gonna vote out 7. If you trust 7, you're gonna vote out 1. So 6 on the election, he seems to be taking side for 7 a little bit. We're gonna see what he says in this round. I mean, he's one of the best players, so we have to listen to what he says, right? But obviously, like we'll have to see. Like something might be weird between 6 and 7. They might be pretending we don't know, right?
I keep forgetting to listen to this part. And hearing the logic, it messes me up because like I start to believe the things that everyone is saying. Like, oh, that makes sense. I guess that's probably true. But like in most cases, it ends up not being true. So my initial reaction to 1 saying that he was honest and like being elected as the seer, or he wanted to be elected as the seer, and he was confident in saying 7 was a werewolf. So that's a lot of confidence to me. Like I know I sure as hell wouldn't do that if I was in his position. So as a beginner, I'm inclined to believe like that's something that I couldn't do. That's something that was an honest thing from my point of view. So I'm more inclined to believe him, but that's just how I'm thinking about it. I just want to hear from why 6 and 7 put themselves among the election. If that's the case, I'm inclined to believe that he was honest. So that was, I guess, his reason. But I still want to hear from 6 and 7 to see why they wanted to be this year. And I guess from there I'll ask you, because I honestly forgot who voted for who, because I think only 3 people voted, and I'm pretty sure most of that, if not all, was for number 1. And I was inclined to believe number 1, but I didn't want to do anything because I didn't want to be suspected again for my shitty logic. So I'm just going to continue listening and not listening. I don't know at this point.
Alright, so I do admit that was logic. I made a mistake. Apparently, number 9, why do I know there's a seer who's going to be pretending to seer? Because that's what usually happens, right? Usually there's a real one, there's a fake one. So I'm prepared out either one of them is going to be pretending, but apparently I didn't know which one. And 11 has a point, I did fuck up because 1 apparently is going to be pretending and the other one most of the time is going to be a good person. So here's going to be, oh, I don't have a badge. I was going to fix my badge flow. Alright, so I'm going to believe 6 is a good person because he is not oftentimes an undercover guy, like on his side, but taking my side, but actually a werewolf is 1. But because I admit that I love his logic, so I'm gonna put my suspicion on 4 and 3, was it? I forgot who voted for 1 except for 4, but I'm really suspecting 4, except for the logic guy 11 noted. And also for 8, because I spoke first, so I'm in a little bit disadvantage because I'm not sure who's gonna be on target to spit at. But yeah, okay, I am the real seer. That is my golden water, and he just freaking voted 1, alright? In the face. So yeah, here's my 2 cents. I'm gonna say I will cast my gold on 1, but if you guys can't make me mine, I'm welcome to go number 4, because if he dies, I'm gonna be killed in the night anyways. I want to stay here for a little longer. So yeah, my vote's gonna be 1, but welcome you to go 4. Pass it.
I'm just gonna live with you. Because I'm a villager. I'm just gonna show my identity first. Because I'm a villager, I'm a good person. And I said I believe number 7 is sincere. Well, I didn't really say that 100% right now. I believe you're 100% because after I see the vote, right? I say you're I say you're the real seer, and then I think you only got 1 vote from 2. Right? I think 2 is probably a good person. Because if he is actually a werewolf, because I'm a villager, if he's actually a werewolf, then I stand by the wrong side, right? All the werewolves is gonna be like, nice, yeah, we're gonna go for 7, because we got Nolan on for 7. But then he didn't get anything. He only got 2. So if 2, like after she talks, if she seems okay, I think she's a good person because, I don't know 7. I just think 7 seemed like he doesn't know 1, 6, but then 1 just gave a straight out definition of me. He's like, oh, you're the teammate of 7. Like why? If I'm the teammate of him, why can't he just give you check kill? Why he didn't say why he didn't just say you're a werewolf? Why he can say I'm a good person or something. And he doesn't have to he doesn't have to give 10 something, right? And then 7 truly doesn't have a team. But hey, here and one thing I noticed is very strange. Like no one mentioned 12 because 10 mentioned 11 didn't mention anything about 12. 10 mentioned something about 11. 10 think 11 is a good guy, and I think 10 is a good guy, right? But then if you think 10 is a good guy, and 10 think 11 is a good guy, right? And then what is 12? Because there are 4 people on that side. Right? You have to talk at least 1 sentence about 12. Be like, okay, 12, I don't know, or 12 could be a werewolf. Okay? So I don't know. I think 7 is a real seer. I think you can try 11 because he's not that bad. From what I know. I can't really understand why he voted for 1. And just because of courage, that's very that's not good logic. That's because the werewolf can give whatever. He can just say you're a werewolf. He can say whatever he wants to say. Right? So that's the logic part. I'm gonna stand by 7 because I'm a villager, and also I think 2 is a good person. You can check 11 or you can check 3 or 4. I don't know. Because if 11 is a good guy, then if 11 is a good guy, then 3, 4 have to be wrong. Because 10 is a good guy too. Right? It must be that he got at least 1 vote from the teammate. Right? So and then if you're gonna attack 7, you probably have to attack me because I'm a villager, and I say 7 is the real seer. No one trusts him. Right? I don't know what to say. I can't really do much because I'm a villager. I'm just gonna cut my speech. I don't want to say too much, but I believe in 7 because 7 doesn't have a team, and I think 10 is definitely a good guy because you track him. 11, I don't know. I think 11, 12 must be 1 werewolf, so we can track, and then 3 and 4 highly suspicious.
I want to believe it's either 1 or 7. Initially, I wanted to vote for 1. I did vote for you. And I still kind of want to vote for you. Just because when you were delivering your speech, number 7, it didn't feel like, and obviously feelings aren't logic, but it didn't feel as confident as number 1 was. You came straight out like how I would have said it if I was this year. So I need to hear what everybody else's logic is first, and I'll end it by saying that I'm a special villager. Pass.
You know what, Nolan? I'm the only one who's gonna go against you, Shelby. Everyone kind of felt something off, right? Nolan, his speech, a lot of logic, longer than normal, right? Okay, let's go from the last point. You said 7 doesn't have a team. You're his team, okay? Let's forget about you. Let's go from 7 first. The reason I voted for 1 against 7 is very simple. His badge flow, right? Well, whoever the rest of the 2, whoever didn't resign from the election, I'll check him. How does he know that they're not gonna vote resign? So he knows that there must be a real suit, right? That's my logic. And 6, like as good of a player he is, I played with him in the previous games. Like I don't believe that this is the level that he would play at. Like he would have caught it, and like you can tell from the vote, like no one supported 7, and even you yourself didn't vote for 7. Like if you can expose him, you can vote him. Like I'm clearly just a good guy. I'm just a villager, right? And like this round has to be 7's round, and I suggest number 1. Like I feel strongly 6 is also a wolf, but if you don't believe me, I suggest you to leave 6 in your bad flow as opposed to number 10. Okay? Like I felt like there's so much I wanted to say, but like yeah, okay. Like 7-6, no good.
So you're telling 6 that he's a good player, but he messed up, right? And your point is that 6 and 7 are teammates, but instead of 7 saying that 1 is a werewolf, 7 instead try to pull someone on their team, right, to try to get a vote. Right? Whereas if 7 just gave 1 a title for werewolf, doesn't that sound more authoritative? Like what sound more authoritative, right? So after number 5, right? So basically, like whoever mentioned number 3, I didn't vote for anything. Right? Like I shouldn't be like in your speech. 4, 5, 11 voted for number 1. Number 2 voted for 7. Right? Like they're around me. I look. I try to look, and the reason why I remember, one's across from me, everyone else is beside me. Right? Simple as that. You don't have to try to challenge my memory. So for number 5, he's saying that number 7 didn't sound as confident, this and that. I mean, if I'm number 1, right? If 1 is a werewolf, I know he's the real seer. I'm just gonna, yeah. All I have to say is, 7, coincidentally, you're the werewolf, right? You're pretending to be a seer. Like, it's easy as that, right? Whereas 7 kind of has to mind that, okay, so first, I have to start with my dash roll. Second, I have to worry about my golden water is going to flip on me, right? Which he did. And then he also has the pressure of 6 and 1 being both werewolves, right? There's a lot of things that he has to think about, where 1 just has to say, 7, coincidentally, I think you're the werewolf. Like, him sounding more confident is just, I don't know, it's nature, right? So, and also 4 and 5 both, 4, 5, 11 both voted for number 1. All of their, number 11 is like 50-50, like, he talked first and all that. But for 4 and 5, I feel like they're actually werewolves, and they're just voting for their Werewolf Canada, right? I think I'm gonna side with 7 and we'll vote for 1 because again, you're saying that 6 and 7 are teammates. Then 7 could have just given the werewolf, right? Seer werewolf, the title for werewolf, right? And it'll make his life much easier, right? Because like if that's your logic, then it doesn't make that much sense. Pass.
Okay. Honestly, I'm a little confused right now, but I'm still gonna go with my gut feeling and say that 7 is the real seer. The reason is that I feel like the fact that 1 checked 7 was too easy of a choice. It felt like something that was come up on the spot because of all people to just check 7. I think that's, for me, a bit too much of a coincidence. So I was the only one that voted for 7, but there were 3 people that voted for 1. So I think, if anything, those people could be checked, or we could lynch one of them tonight. My proposal is that we don't lynch either 7 or 1, because if one of them is the seer and the other one is the wolf, one of them will die tonight. If not, they'll get another round to talk, and we'll get more information. So instead of lynching either of them, I feel like we should lynch one of the people that voted for 1 last night. But that's just me.
My turn? Okay, first of all, the reason I'm confident is because I'm the seer. I checked 7. First, that's number 1. Number 2, I don't know who's going to run for the election, right? So there's no coincidence I checked 7. I checked 7 at night. I don't know anything, right? Number 2, the people who voted for me, 11, 5, and 4. 11, both 7 and 6, I think 10, 9. A lot of people are saying 11 is a good guy, right? So if he's a good guy and we're on the same team, how does that work? Number 5 said he's a special ability. Number 4 speech pointed out 6's mistake and then 7, right? And if I remember correctly, 6 said 7 doesn't have a team. There's very clear distinction of 7 teams. 7, 6, 3, and 2. Look at it. Think back, right? 10, I believe you'll do that. From your speech, I believe you'll do that, right? So there's no point. But I will listen to 4. I will check for 6 next. The reason being 6 speech sounds very, he keeps saying, I'm a villager, but I vote for 7. No really logic, right? I'm the seer, I check for 7. 7 is a wolf. Vote him out. I don't understand 2's logic. You want both 1 and 7 to stay. I don't understand your logic. 7 is a wolf. I gotta lynch him, right? So tonight I'll leave the batch. I'll check 6, I'll check 3. And if which, believe me, I think 2 is the last one. Pass. I recommend to lynch 7.
Everyone, please vote. 3, 2, 1. Number 7, out.
Okay, well, apparently it was partly my fault. Like Eleven pointed out, I did fuck up my batch goal. But secondly, think about it. I was gonna speak to 9 or 10, forgot to mention it because seer, checking seer to be a wolf brings little benefit, right? That is true, and that's what I always do when I'm a wolf, right? I'll check for seer, see, hey, look, I don't want any more benefit. I just want, first of all, seer doesn't get a badge. Secondly, I get a badge. Thirdly, pretty likely the seer is going to be eliminated. That's all the benefits you need. Alright, so because I made a mistake, so I'm not going to go too harsh on you guys. It's probably mostly my fault anyways. But 5 said he's a special identity. I'm not going to ask him to reveal it, but remember that last time 12 said it, I totally forgot about it. 4 I think is going to be a werewolf. And 11, as he changed gold on 1, and also 11 had a vertical point, so I think 11 is a good person against my gold water. 6, I'm going to believe in him. Yeah, and think about it, people who supported me is 2 and 3. 3 didn't vote for me, but they supported me. Is that what a werewolf do? So they don't want their werewolf teammate to have a badge, but later on expose himself to support the werewolf teammate. That's not how it goes, right? And so I'm quite sure that 4 and 5 are quite suspicious. 1 is definitely... Oh, and also, the seer does not want the other seer to get eliminated because I'm gonna die. Even if he's eliminated, I'm gonna die during the night. But he apparently wants me out because it doesn't matter for him. He can just kill whoever, second die suicide, kill the badge, and just do whatever. And yeah, that's my speech. 1, 4, 5, and good luck, guys. I'm sorry.
Everyone, please close your eyes. It's getting dark now. Now day dawns. Everyone, please open your eyes. Number 5 died last night. Number 5 is the hunter. Tell the number you want to kill. The hunter killed number 6. Number 5 and number 6 out.
I feel like this game would be either one of those really, really easy, obvious games, or like I'm on the complete wrong side and it just goes to hell in the end, okay? But I'm gonna trust my gut feeling and trust you, number 1. And based on that, based on the logic, based on the team that has been forming 7, 6, 3, 2, it's obvious we have to choose from those 2 now, right? Like, I have nothing else to, like, after that speech, you still suspect me. You know? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, what's your reason? Just because I voted for 1? Maybe I trust him. Like, I already explained why I trust him. Like, you still think I'm a wolf? Right? What are you then, okay? That's my case.
Right? They don't kill the seer, right? I don't mean to offend anyone, right? I'm just saying, like, wolves are there to kill good people, right? So the wolf didn't kill 1. You didn't mention that. Like, I don't know. This is all broken logic, right? I mean, number 5, like, if he cited wrong, like, yeah, I think this game is going to hell, right? Like there's 9 people, I believe, probably 4 wolves. I mean, I'm a villager. I don't even want to play anymore, right? Like, if I don't need to participate in the game to win if he's the seer. If he's not the seer, I don't need to participate in the game because we're gonna lose anyway. It's simple as that, right? Like it's just, I don't know. There's not much logic to talk about, right? So he's saying that our teammates are 7, 6, 3, and 2, right? And then so basically you convinced your speech, right? And the fact that he didn't die, right? Convinced everyone else to vote against the real seer, or in your eyes, the werewolf, right?
The fact that the sheriff didn't die, Hassan, I think there's 2 possibilities. So one, he's the werewolf and they didn't kill him. The other one is that the witch saved him. So the witch would know. But at this point, I don't think the witch or the idiot should reveal themselves because we only have 2 votes left. I'm a good person. If you still think that I'm a werewolf, you can check me. But if you're gonna say that you checked me and that I'm a werewolf, then I really not.
Sorry. Okay, so that was really confusing because he stopped speaking. But let's track back. I really hope number 5 actually took number 4 out. But if the leaked information from number 1 is true and number 6 was the werewolf, then good job. And I want to explain to everyone here why I am a villager. Is because number 6 started to put doubt in you guys. He pointed out that I might be confusing the ones attacking me. Thank you for believing me, first of all, because I was first to speak. I had nothing much to give you other than the fact that I was glad that I was a villager. Okay. So in the beginning, I really had a lot of doubts about number 1, but I still voted number 7, is because number 1 looked really nervous and repeated the same thing over and over. And last game, I really messed up by going by the fact that people are nervous, and I killed a very important person. Hence why that I did the confusing move there. So just want to let you know. I want to be clear. Number 8, I don't have much on. I think number 9 could be a good person too. So I'll pass.
You think number 4 is a bad guy?
Yeah.
Then why you vote for? Then why you vote 7? I'm just curious, right? You think 4 is a bad guy. 4 said 6, you're gonna explore yourself. You're gonna be a wolf, right? So 4 is a bad guy. He said 6 is a bad guy. And how you define 6, right? If you think 3 is a wolf, then you vote 7 out, right? Then if you think 3 is a suspect, 3 is 7's teammates, 6 is 7 teammates. 6 said, okay, I trust 7. I trust my teammate, which means our teammates vote for 7, right? Then 3. No, I don't vote. Don't. You trust our teammates? I don't vote, right? 3 cannot be 7's teammates. This 2, your speech is not that good. I don't know. This 2, number 2 is not that good at speeching. Like she said, if you really are she said if 1 is the seer, then you can check me. Then how did 1 have that actual ability? I don't know, like the 7s, when 7 is strong, his fishing is bad, but 4 have to be 4 is the wolf. You are the wolf. If 6 is the bad guy, at that point no one mentioned 12. Then he wants good people to trust the wolf team. Then why he gonna mention you and say you're gonna be the wolf? I don't see the point. If 6 is the teammate of 7, then 6 not gonna point out you, saying that you probably gonna be the werewolf. Because if they are the wolf, then they're gonna confuse us and they want us to vote for them, to vote 1 out, right? So I think 6 is the good guy. You're the wolf. This 9 didn't vote for 1 and he said 7. You're not good. Your speech is bad because like the logic, like you think 1 and 6 gonna be gonna have 1 seer to against with you. I think 9 is the wolf, 12 is the wolf, 4, 1, not sure. So this I think 10. I think it was a little rich. Seriously. Seriously, your speech is like I'm the god. I don't know the reason why the wolf killed number 5. Because his speech, I don't even understand what he's talking about. Seriously. So I don't know both one out for this one. Okay. Pass.
Okay. First of all, they're new players in this game, so they might make mistakes from time to time. But Zabby, I'm still marking you here, okay? So the thing is, what I base on is number 2's speech. Last round, she said something really that brought to my mind. She said, "We are gonna something." I don't think, if we translate that into Chinese, that means she has a team. Okay, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So because of that point, she said, okay, she voted for 7, right? I forgot. I forgot whoever. Okay, like from what 2? Holy shit! If you didn't vote for 7, then my whole logic is wrong. Holy. But so 3 people left. Let's say 6 and 7 doesn't know each other. 5 is a god, 5 is a hunter. He brought out 6. Let's say if we were to believe 1 is a god, 1 is a seer. 1 checks 6 is a werewolf, 7 is a werewolf. You have 2 werewolf gone. Let's say if 7 is a seer. 1 is a werewolf. 6. You know how on the election how they said that 7 and 6 will not know each other? I personally think they might be, because there's a 2 teammate. Like obviously if 3 people went up, 7 of course can say whoever say that he's a seer, he's gonna check the other way. If he were to get a badge, the other player automatically gets all golden water. So I'm saying 6 and 7 might know. But the only thing confusing me is how 1 didn't die. So if 1 checks 6, or I don't know, maybe they're betting that 5 is gonna take away 1 because 1 didn't die. But this is confusing the shit out of me. Number 4 speech is good. Number 3's 5 is pretty good. Number 2 say 1 you can check me, but for some reason I remember 2 sided with 7 for some reason. So because of that, since 2's speech and how 2 sided for 7 but said 1 you can check me, so unconsciously 2 believe 1 is a seer. Based on 2's action, I believe 1 is a seer. I'm not sure if you guys understand my logic. I might be completely wrong because right now it's just like a fiesta. But this round I'm gonna cast my vote onto 2. Like for the witch, if you guys want to make the game more fair, just poison 1. If he's a wolf, like honestly just do it, right? If we want to make the game more fair. So 1 wolf, one of them for sure is a wolf, 1 is a seer. If you guys want to make the game fair, just poison 1. But you said I'm a good person, so I'm a good person, right? So like it's not my round anyway, it's either 2 or 1. But I'm gonna cast my vote on 2. Pass.
I think if 1 you're the real seer, you should be checking number 10. Because somehow he wants you to get poisoned. and like, because last game he was like, we had the same logic basically, but he was a wolf last time, so I was confused as well. But one thing for sure that we can converge on is number 2 is really weird because if you remember last round, when number 7 said something really strange. He said, "I'm the seer, so today we should vote out number 1. Or if you guys don't want, we can vote out number 4. Like why? That doesn't make any sense, right? And number 2 said something like along that line. She said, "I don't want to lynch any of the like 1 or 7. We might just kill someone else who's on the team of 1. I presume that would be 4, but that's what she said, right? But you still voted for 1. And then you tell 1, oh, you can check me, so I can know, I will know what you are. So basically, you're assuming that he can check you. Like you're voting him out, and you want him to check you. Like I don't get that. So I think at this point, because number 5 is the hunter, right? I think, as you said, the wolf's strategy is they want to kill 5, and if 5 is the hunter, they realize, oh shit, why number 1 is still alive? Like, I'll kill number 1. I think that's the logic behind their strategy. He took out number 6. If you believe number 1 is a real seer, then 6 and 7 are both wolf, they're gone. I think number 2 is definitely a wolf. And the last one, I think the way number 4 and number 3 talks, even though like they're completely on 2 different pages, right? They're like on opposite side, but I think number 4 is a good guy. I think number 3, like by the way he's talking, like you might be on the wrong side, but I think you're the good guy. I think if you're good, the last one is between 11 or 12 or 10. I don't know. Because 10 is really good. Like shit, from last game, I don't know anything, right? So this game, this round, I cast my vote on 2. You're the last guy because last round you voted for 7 already, right? So I think if 7 is a wolf, you're probably a good guy. I don't think if you're a team, you're gonna like sell out your team like that, right? So I think you're probably a good guy. So I mean, it's pretty easy. You have 1 round of badge, right? So you'll speak in the end. Oh yeah, you're speaking in the end. So yeah, so you leave a badge. If the witch wants to give him some cola, I mean, go ahead. Right? I'll vote for 2.
Okay. Yeah, I basically agree with what you said. For this round, I basically just stuck to my guns and believed that you were the seer. And it was strange that, like that was the one thing that I did catch, is that you did die during the previous round. So I want to hear from you, based on being the seer, like who else you want to check and I guess why. I just want to hear more from you, being on the seer. I am going to believe 4 is good, just purely based on the fact that he spoke honestly and sincerely, seemingly, I guess, right? I don't trust you. At this point, you lost all my trust. So even if you are making, are on the right side, I'm still suspicious of you. But I'm gonna hold off from you from now. 11. There were people that didn't comment on the fact that 1 didn't die. That was the most confusing thing for me, and I'm basing all of my arguments on that. And 11 was the most adamant about like not, like he just seemed to just go all over the place. Like his logic was it was a tantrum. So I am curious about you. Like, 3 people died. If what I was going by is right, then this was a werewolf. I think this was a werewolf. Maybe. I don't know. This is so hard to follow. So if I was to go by anything, and since you're on my side, I'm just going to trust you and vote for number 2. Purely based on that logic. No feelings, right? So, number 1, please, if you are the real seer, man, just help me out, tell us things, I'm on your side. I'm a villager, I pass.
Okay, number 1 is the real seer. Notice, after everyone talked, is anyone truly actually on my side? Think about it. 4 is, I'm not really sure, 1, 7, 3 strongly attack me, 2 is like, last round she's like, we will attack you, and this round is like, okay, please check me. Like really, she know I have the ability. Okay? Number 12, I'm not gonna comment that. He seemed honestly wolfy-ish like me, right? He is like sort of, I'm gonna explain why I'm the villager. So that sort of caught my attention. 11 is logic. He voted for me to be a sheriff, and then he voted me out, and then when he started, he attacked me. Okay? 10, answering 9. I believe 10 to be good. I never really checked him, so I can't say. But from his expression, everything, I believe he's good. God, honest, right? 9, 8, logic. Think about it. No one's truly on my side. They're only going by logic because I don't have a team. Think about it. 7 had a team. 6 is on a team. I checked 6 last time. I said I would check 6. I checked 6. 6 is wolf. Simple as that. Really simple as that, right? So tonight I'm gonna check for 3, as I would originally intended to go for 3. I mean check for 3, right? I still go with the same batch. Answering number 8, the wolf I think left is 2, 3, 11, 12. From my perspective, 2 wolves out. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm more leaning towards 2, 3, 11, 12. Out of them, I say 2 and 11 is more in wolf position. 3's logic. I never understood it. That's why I wanted to check it. I explained, and just go back way back. The reason 6 attacked me, number 1 is that I didn't explain before I checked. I explained why I want to check this because 7 checked for him. I don't want them to play anything dirty. I checked for 3 because I don't know his logic. Simple as that. And then going back, he said, I have a team, I don't have a team. Take back. 5 voted for me, he's the hunter. 11 voted for me, and then you counter voted me out. Right? 4 is only that sort of truly standing on my side. But even the way he started speaking, he's like, I'm not really sure anymore, right? Think about it. This game is not hard at all. I am the real seer. Also, by the way, I'm surprised that when I woke up, I didn't die. There has to be a logic of notice 2, 3, and 11 attack me on that. Why did you die? But I'm gonna vote for 2. I'm gonna check for 3. I will probably die tonight. Actually, I will die tonight. I have to die. Anyways, I'm voting for 2. I will check for 3. Just so the new player know how this works. If I hear the badge, he's a wolf. If I give it to him, he's a good guy. Okay? Oh, I don't know. I don't know Tim, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm voting for 2.
Everyone, please vote. 3, 2, 1.
I'm the idiot. So, guys, think about it. Can I speak now?
Yeah.
Guys, think about it. He's alive, and no witch stood out. Like, if none of you know who's the witch, there's 2 possibilities. Either the witch isn't one of those guys, and so no one. So wait, hold on. What am I trying to say? So if none of you is the witch, then what am I saying? Then the witch must be one of the guys that died, and he's alive, so that must mean that. So that means the witch couldn't have saved him. So that just means the wolf didn't kill him. Why did the wolf not kill him? Think about it. And think about all the people he tried to step on. They're probably the good guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Everyone, please close your eyes. It's getting dark now. The werewolves, please open your eyes. Show me the number you want to kill. Now day downs. The game is over. The werewolves win the game.
In this game, werewolves again deployed the suicide tactic. During the sheriff election, player number 1 Sean pretended to be the seer and claimed that player number 7 Henry was a werewolf. Sean's positive sachets won him trust and the badge. Catastrophically, Henry the real seer was eliminated at the end of the first day. Although Nolan werewolves were shot after number 5 behind his death after the second night, werewolves were still in the lead. Finally, werewolves eliminated player number 2, Vivi, the village idiot. Up to that point, werewolves had more battles than villagers, and thus triumph was captured by the werewolves.
The second season is coming.
Second season of International Team
Canada Division.
Jointly hosted by StarGo and Zhanqi.
Will start in September 2017.
Welcome you to join us.
We welcome you to join us.
Welcome you to join us.
For a fact, it's going to be a lot of good players. So, I'll be here waiting for you guys.